Live again. So we're gonna do IELTS speaking practice with part 1 questions. Okay, guys? And then, but before that, so you can all, for my viewers, you can drop your comments below. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Okay, so to chat. So I'm gonna chat with you. I just wanna say hello or hello all. Okay, so now um, so just drop your comments below. Location, Canada, and then audience, add to playlist, and then so there are so many rituals, guys, before I can really so description would be okay. Now I have the description below. Thank you all for watching. Okay, so it's all good. Okay, before okay, okay, before so what hi Sarob, how are you? Yuri Kulov. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Sarob, how are you? Where are you watching from? I'm good. I'm good. Where are you watching from, Sarob? Is it correct when I say Sarob? Yuri Kulov. Is it correct? You can see my cat in the background. I think he's trying to catch some bugs, but actually the bugs are outside. Oh, wow. Uzbekistan. Yeah. Okay, how are you? I'm good. I try to do live streaming as much as I can so that I can also I can help, for example, those who wants to practice their English and especially if they are preparing for IELTS. Oh, you can call Suha. Okay, Suha. Is that correct? Suha. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna share something. My band, when I took a test, my speaking was 8 or 8.5. I can't remember. I don't really take that much. I only took twice, maybe. It's because I just took the test for curiosity. I'm not really, I don't need it for anything. So, yeah. So, are you preparing for IELTS, Suha? What about you? Have you taken a test already? IELTS? Okay, so what was your band? Well, you don't have to tell me. If you want to keep it to yourself, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna share because I wanna, like mention, I'm sure you are good, but you just need, if you are not in that level that you want to be, you can keep practicing, 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 and yeah, you will get there for sure. Let me see. Share screen so that my participant can share their screen. Okay. Okay, this one I want to share with you guys. So there are expressions that they call, if you say this, it's basic, and if you say uh, in a different way, it's like you are advanced, your English is advanced. So Suha, I'm really happy that you joined me. If you, yeah, just enjoy, sit back and relax. And I'm sharing, like, for example, the expression when you say, I'm tired, you can say, I'm completely drained. So you can just practice. I know they're not really like difficult expressions, but if you feel like you are not comfortable, so by saying I'm completely drained, I use this expression instead of tired sometimes, or I would say like, oh, I'm really exhausted. You can also say that. Now, another thing is I'm busy right now. So instead of saying I'm busy right now, you can say my hands are tied up at the moment. So that's another way of saying the same meaning, but it sounds like cool. But if you are more comfortable with saying I'm busy right now, that's fine too. Uh, but and then another one when you say I don't know, so you can say, oh, I have no idea. You can say that, or you can say I have no clue. I like using I have no clue. I also use I have no idea, but sometimes I switch back and forth one instead of saying just I don't know. Or uh, the more polite saying is say like, okay, this one I don't really, I have no idea, but we can research, we can use Google. So Suha, I hope you can just like listen there. Also, hold on. Before I continue, okay, let me stop my sharing first, and I'll share it again when I'm done with this, because there's something I forgot. I was supposed to share my Zoom link so that, oh, okay. So yeah, what I can do, I'll do that later. Share. I'm back to share now. Screen start now. Um, so oh no, not that one. Okay, this one. So the next one is I'm very happy. So you can say I'm absolutely delighted, or I'm on a cloud nine. I'm over the moon, or those expressions. I'm very hungry. So instead of I'm very hungry, you say I'm starving. Or and then when you say like, okay, so here I'm very hungry, you can say I'm starving. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Okay. Okay. So next up is I'm very angry. So you can say I'm furious. Yeah, I'm furious. So it's nice. It's a nice expression. It would really show that you are you're not just angry. Okay, hold on. I have to do something. I'll be right back, guys. I forgot to lock my door. Okay, another thing is, okay, I'm very angry. I'm furious. So wait a minute. You say, hold on a sec. Um, well, hold on a second. Usually I say, hold on a sec, because here in Canada it's pretty common. You just say sec, not second. So hold on a sec. Hold on. Okay, wait a minute, or hold on a sec. Hold on. Or I usually just say like hold on. And then the next one is can you help me? And then you can say instead of can you help me, you say could you give me a hand? Okay. Let me, yeah, could you give me a hand? And then, okay, baby, no, my cats they're really bothering. Okay, so next one, I think I'll think about it. So you can say, I'll give it some thought. I'll give it some thought. Or you can say, I'll give it a thought. Or okay, I'll give it some thought. And then number 10, I don't like it. You can say, it's not really my thing. And others would say, it's not my cup of tea. And then I'm going to sleep. You say, like, I'm heading to bed. I'm listening to you. So that's number 12. I'm listening to you. I'm all ears. I hear this from others. It's common, but I don't really like using it. But anyways, I'm all ears. It's not, to me. It doesn't sound nice, but yeah, I'm all ears. I'm listening. I'm scared. I'm terrified. Let's meet today. Let's catch up today. And then 16, you're right. And then you can say, instead of saying you're right, I couldn't agree more. It's easy. It's a piece of cake. I understand you. I get what you're saying. Yeah. So I get what you're saying, or there are other expressions. I hear you. Something like that. Um, Um, let's start. So let's get the ball rolling. Instead of saying let's start, let's get the ball rolling. I agree with you. I'm with you on that. Don't be stupid. So instead of saying don't be stupid, that's not very wise. It's more polite to say that's not very wise. And then the next one, I don't understand. I'm not following. Or you can say, I don't get what you're saying, something like that. Then the last one, I'm very tired. I think number one also is I'm very tired, and I think I mentioned I'm exhausted. Okay. Okay, Suha. What time is it where you are right now in Uzbekistan? I hope I pronounce it correctly, Uzbekistan. Okay, so now we're done with the sharing, so I'm gonna stop the sharing now. Okie dokie. Look, guys. Hmm, very clingy. His name is Leo. Very clingy, my baby. Okay, baby. And here's another one. It's Ivy, the sister, and the other one who was in the background earlier. His name is Bonnie. Okay, now, let's go to IELTS now. I think that's it for some vocabulary or expressions or anything. So I'm gonna leave my other device. Okay, guys, now, for questions, part one questions, I put in the title as singular. Okay, but it's three questions that I'm gonna answer. Okay, and then after that, I'm gonna wrap it up. Now, for questions, let's look for the questions. So, topics. Okay, topics would be hometown, village, living place, city, tourism, country. Okay, here we go. So, three questions. Where are you from? Okay, guys, so you know that for part one, it should be shorter answer, like depending on what's your short. Um, so can be like 2, 3 sentences depending on the length of your sentence. But anyways, I for practice, don't mind if you um, I don't mind if you answer longer than it should be because it's a practice. Okay, let me just before I continue, I'll, I'm sharing my Zoom link, guys, so that anyone who wants to join me can join the practice. But I don't know if the time is convenient because the time difference, it can be like maybe like very late where you live, maybe midnight or early in the morning, past midnight. So yeah, it's a challenge to adjust to the time. But I'll still share so that in case you're available, you can. Okay, I think that's good now. So, okay, for part 1 questions, I think, okay, where are you from? So you can tell your examiner, I'm from this city, I just live downtown and my area is such and such, and I love my location, and it's quiet and the people are very polite. So you can just say that. Uh, some students, they just answer, oh, I'm from this city, and that's it. You have to really add something more to that. It can be like just the location, or it can be, if it's big or small, you can say, oh, my area is really big and lots of people. I like to go out and go out for a walk, and I see people who are doing the same. So something like that. It doesn't have to be just about um, where are you from. Yeah, anyways. So second question, do you live in a village or in a town? Okay, so my answer is I live in a city, but I used to live in a small village, and now years after, like many years later, that small village now become a big city. Well, not well population wise, but not the location. Look, I mean the area is still the same, but boy, many cars and so many people and many big establishments like shopping malls and things like that. So, who do you live with? So, that's the third question. Who do you live with? I used to live with some members, some family members, but now I live alone. And it's because some they have, like um, they want to be independent and they want to live on their own. So that's why, like, a family can be just, you know, um, like the mom and the dad. But I am already independent from my parents, so now I just live alone. Okay. And I will add one more before I go. Okay. Now, the fourth question for this topic, it says, who do you live with? Oh no, what kind of place is it? Okay, so what kind of place is it? So guys, if you if you come across this kind of question, so what kind of place? You can maybe think of, is it an apartment? Is it a condo? Is it a townhouse? So if you're if 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 your place is an apartment, you can just say, oh, I live in an apartment. It's a high-rise building, and about, let's say, 18 or 20 floors, and I'm in the middle, you can say. And from my balcony, I can see the view to the north. And the north side of my apartment is the Parliament Hill. And then the east side, I can see the Rideau Canal. The Rideau Canal is very famous. It's historic, so many people would really come and see um, what it looks like. And I'm very fortunate that I live just nearby. It's just a few meters from my building. I'm there. Okay. Okie dokie. So, Suha, are you still there? I'm gonna sign out now. And thank you for joining me. Thank you. And yeah, till next time. And maybe I'll host maybe Monday. I'll see you, or Tuesday. All right, guys. Bye for now.